Good morning. Welcome to Up with KREM. Thomas, you good?
You good? You good, Nicole? Hey,
I'm eating oats.
yeah.
And Nikolai said that it would show on the camera. And it was it doesn't. You can't.
No, yeah. It's a perfect start to the day today, isn't it, Nicole? Yeah. Hey, how about we transition over to weather? Give Nicole a moment here on this Thursday. Friday Eve, hey, party like how you want to on this morning. But we'll take a live look over I-90 and Division, where it appears that the fog is settling in a little bit around downtown Spokane. And even our downtown camera that overlooks Riverfront Park starting to get just a little bit more foggy, but certainly we've had moments where it's been a lot worse because, let's face it, sometimes the clock tower and the pavilion can disappear if that fog is very, very foggy. But over downtown Spokane and eastward, not as bad as areas in the West Plains of Spokane County, where that observation point out at the airport is not only reporting fog, but zero visibility fog. So once you get to about that Highway 2 and Highway 195 interchanges around I-90, that is where the fog is going to be really bad for the inland Northwest. That and westward, Cheney, Medical Lake getting some of the worst fog. And even the visibility in Coeur d'Alene is starting to dip. It went from 10 miles down to 6. So we'll see how this fog will settle in these next couple hours, but will only be with us through about 8 o'clock in the morning, after which we're expecting a mostly sunny and actually pretty decent day ahead of us with our high temperatures hovering right around 60 degrees.
The man accused of killing a family of 4 in Kellogg, Idaho, asked the court to drop 2 of the murder charges against him. Prosecutors say 31-year-old Major John Kaler admitted to shooting and killing his 4 neighbors back in June. He accused the oldest son in the family of being inappropriate with his young kids. Right now, Kaler faces 4 charges for premeditated murder, but his lawyers say he did not plan 2 of the killings. They only happened after an argument. Kaler pleaded not guilty to all the charges against him. If convicted, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. His trial is scheduled to start in January. Washington Governor Jay Inslee will be in Spokane County today. This is his first visit since having to cancel last time because of COVID. He's going to meet with wildfire recovery leaders, Ukrainian refugees, and people working in local housing. One of the stops he'll be making is the Catalyst building, that transitional housing building on Sunset. And he's ending his visit at the YWCA to talk about the Family Justice Center. Also today, the Spokane Regional Stabilization Center is celebrating its 2-year anniversary. The center helps people break the cycle of crime. Mayor Nadine Woodward and other city officials will be at today's event, all celebrating the success they've had in the past 2 years. Well, happening today, a pop-up pride celebration will be hosted by the Perry District this afternoon. The event comes following several acts of vandalism to an LGBTQ+ organization in the neighborhood. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live from Perry Street right now. So Brandon, what's happening with this event?
Yeah, good morning, Nicole. Well, yesterday around 9 a.m. or so, I came down here to the Perry District and I was watching volunteers and Spokane Arts clean up this crosswalk mural because there were several acts of vandalism on it. If you think back a month ago, it was first spray painted with flames over top of it. Then a week ago, someone dumped white paint over top of it. What you're looking at right now is the process of them cleaning that up yesterday. They've got it looking a lot better and brand new, but the vandalism, it didn't stop there. This crosswalk is right outside of Odyssey Youth Movement. They work with local LGBTQ youth and young adults to provide them with resources and to ultimately just let them know they're loved and accepted in this community. Their building was covered with graffiti. We still see signs of that left over on their signs, but it was all over their doors and their windows as well. Despite these challenges, they won't let the vandals steal their joy.
We know this community supports us. They have shown that in recent weeks and especially in the last handful of days. So it's that mix of the immediate heart sink, but knowing that our people are here for us and we belong in this community.
And to continue to show that support, the community is hosting a pop-up Pride event today. It's a celebration to show just how much Odyssey and local LGBTQ residents are appreciated and loved in this community. So the whole neighborhood is getting involved, and we're told there's going to be rainbows, glitter, unicorn, all up and down this street this afternoon. And that event is scheduled to begin at 4 p.m., expected to last until roughly 6 p.m. But for now, reporting live in the Perry District, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
So in response to the recent and repeated vandalism over LGBTQ crosswalks and murals, the city of Spokane is hosting a Walk Against Hate, also happening today. The Crosswalk to Crosswalk, Walk Against Hate, begins at 12:50 this afternoon on the edge of Grant Park. That's at 10th Avenue and Perry Street. The walk should take about an hour and is between 2.5 and 3 miles long, and city staff leaders will be there to guide the group on the route.
Time now 6:06 as we take another look at our weather forecast. Obviously still very much foggy outside. That's a live look at US 2 and Hayford Road, where we see the cars you see the fog in the headlights of the cars, and probably no more than a quarter-mile visibility in that region of the inland northwest as the fog is settling in quite heavily over the West Plains of Spokane County, but not dealing with any rain. In fact, things should be a lot clearer, and they were during the overnight hours. A high-pressure region over the inland northwest had cleared out the skies and allowed for temperatures to get rather cool, but that hit the saturation point. So we kind of just hit that tipping point between the recent rainfall and the stable air mass that is overhead, just kind of a perfect storm to get that fog to develop during these early morning hours, and will be with us for about the next hour or two as we are approaching sunrise about an hour away. But once the fog departs, then we'll be left over with those clear and sunny conditions that will allow temperatures to hit that 60-degree mark in Spokane today.